This Blue Seas has the Becquerel windows, and the Becquerel windows are tinted green. They're made in Quebec, and they slide. The Out On Adventurer has a forward window. The nice thing about this boat is you can slide the screen. So the screen slides forward, and you can actually hang out this window and see the dock. And this boat has a left-hand wheel, so it backs to starboard. So you can actually dock on the starboard side, watch your fenders through the window, and kiss the boat to the dock, all by hanging out the window, which is very nice with the Out On Adventurer because it has the forward window. Again, sliding screen, sliding window, and all the windows that open in this boat have screens. Just over my head here is a forward opening port. There are 4 dogs on that. It pops open and has a spring-loaded catch that allows it to stay open. There's a screen on that, but that allows forward ventilation. It's a good way to pressurize the cabin as well when you shut the door. The berth slides out pretty easily. It has 2 legs and a cleat over here to hold it once it's pulled out. These back cushions become the bottom part of the berth, and there's a large Formica covered piece of plywood behind it that serves as the rest on top of the seat itself. So in order to do this, take off your cushions. When you get good at it, you probably won't have to remove your cushions, but I'll just do it for demonstration to show you what happens. The bottom ones are up on snaps. There is a barrel bolt here I'm going to undo, a barrel bolt here, there's one here, and one here. That secures it nicely when you're not using it. The key is to pull it out straight because it's a tight fit, so you want to pull it out square. And if you'd like, there's a strap here that you can hold to keep it from banging. So I'll pull it out, drop it, and then I have a leg here I can pull down. There's another leg here, and I'm going to push it back in until it hits right there. And now I can fill this in. Piece that actually stores behind it. I removed it earlier, and we affectionately call this the worm, and that can either fit back here or get fit in here to fill in the whole section as a berth. So with this setup, it's about 6'4". I'm 6'2". I have room here, so it's a boat double. It's pretty good size. And it's out of frame, but you can't see, but I can go right out the door, and I can go right down below. I can operate the galley, and I can operate the helm. You can leave this down underway if you wanted to. That's all there is to it. In the V berth, it's fairly wide. It's at least 6'4" on the corners and much longer down the middle, but along the sides it's even longer. You can sleep in this berth on either side without the centerpiece in, and right now I have that sitting to my side, and I'll put that in a minute. But it's large enough for someone to put their arms to their side and have a pillow without having a centerpiece. Another neat thing about this V berth is it's all interlined. It's very unusual for a powerboat to have an inner liner like this. And what that means is if it's really a hot, humid day outside, the hull's not going to sweat, or if it's cold, it's not going to sweat. You can roll up against the liner in the boat and feel dry. It's also very quiet in a driving rainstorm, so you have an inner liner everywhere, and that's a very sailboat thing to have. So with the berth, again, I'm 6'4" or 6'2". I have plenty of room here on the sides. This boat also comes with the original bolsters. You can take the filler out of this and put a sleeping bag in there, so you can have storage for that. And there's some throw pillows. The centerpiece is pretty straightforward. You just put it in, and there's another piece here that goes in, and it's one large berth. Up forward is a anchor well, anchor road access. Right here, he's got a split. It's split on either side, and there's 5/8 line and 5/16 chain. There's a light here, 2 lights here, and there are 110 outlets out of the frame on either side of the boat. This particular Blue Seas has a quarter berth, and there's storage aft, great for Tupperware cases or your feet. It's again 6'4" or so, and underneath there's a great little locker. And there's your forward cabin S-bar vent down there. Backing up, you have a bureau with 3 drawers. Again, they're teak with Formica line and ash sides, and they're all dovetailed on the side, you can see. And there's a cabinet there. Looking over here, we have 110 outlet, and going back up, we have lights. And we have a forward lamp up here. Again, all interlined. And moving up above, we have the larger rack and the Hoyle ports. They're still in business, of course. You can get screens for them. These all have screens. There are speakers here. A brand new stereo system that has a CD behind it, inside of it, and it has an input port for a iPod or another music player. Fairly recent lamp. And here you can see the chart table that we custom built in Maine some time ago. You can shut the door. There's a door here that closes. I have a light behind it, so it's not closing right now. And just moving forward, your anchor road locker again, shelves, a large hanging locker with a full-length piano hinge, and the hanging locker is quite deep. It allows full-size hangers. You can have all your foul weather gear in here. It's gel coated, so you can get it wet, and there's a shelf in the back. And this on the side is the table. And the table comes out of there, and there's a base that stores behind the stairs, and that goes up above and makes your table. It can also be brought outside as well. This hanging locker also has a vent in it, as I mentioned before, and the full-length piano hinge. And if you wish, there's an ability here where there's things stored on top of the locker. This actually can be bulkheaded off, and you can make additional storage like some Blue Seas have done. Blue Seas head is all fiberglass interlined, both on the top, on the coach roof, the sides, and the shell. It's one mold. It's the most difficult mold that Blue Seas made. It's almost a telephone booth in size with one opening, so it's very easy for you to shower in here. It's very easy to clean. There's an on the bulkhead, aft bulkhead shower control with mixers and its own control down here for the vanity itself. There's a mirror and lots of cabinets and a manual head. There is a drain in the corner and a large Atkin and Hoyle port. It's a very spacious head, very easy to use as a shower. The lockers have inside shelves. They also have an inner liner, very easy to store. There's a curling iron in here, there's a comb, brushes, other materials. Underneath, lots of storage for toilet paper, there's Tupperware cases, cleaner. There's also a Y valve right there behind the head, very easy for you to select. Overall, quite a bit of storage for a head in a 31-foot boat.